Hey everyone, it's Tyler Rustic Nerd Dad here. So last night I watched Black Widow, so Friday night, and I watched it at home on Disney Plus with my family. Just as a heads up, this is the spoiler-free review, so I won't be going into anything overly specific for the film. I'm just giving my overall review, so this one's also going to be a lot shorter, kind of to the point. So, uh, movie, of course, it's MCU, so it has a good level of comedy. The actors were cast as usual very, very well. And, Scarlett brought an amazing performance as usual to the Black Widow, to Natasha Romanoff's character. So I really enjoyed it. The story to me was quite predictable. Comparatively to the other MCU films, I personally found it quite predictable. But it has some really, really good action, some really good CGI. Uh, it's it's a good filler bridging movie in the MCU. I'm not going to go into any detail on that, but I will say that there's a post-credit scene that you definitely will want to watch. Um, it's a good movie. Um, I really, really liked the direction that they went with it and how it makes the connections to the rest of the MCU, um, and how it gave kind of an extra in-depth look to Natasha Romanoff, um, in her version in the MCU. Without going into detail, there's definitely things comic book wise that I would have loved to have seen, but I'll go into that into more detail in my review with spoilers. So, anyways, this movie, sorry, Black Widow, I give 7 out of 10. It's a good movie. I really enjoyed it. But like I said, there's definitely things that I would have liked to have seen different. And I'm sure many other people would have too. But it's still very enjoyable. I laughed. I personally didn't cry, but I've heard of other people crying. And I think it touches on some very important points in just what's going on in the world as well. Because just like Stan Lee has said in the past, and I'm paraphrasing, it's not an exact quote, but comics are a reflection of what's happening outside our window. And there are things in the world that are happening that I think people aren't fully aware of or understanding. So, again, great film. I really enjoyed it. 7 out of 10, and I look forward to watching it again. So again, if you are interested in watching the spoiler version, that will be up as well, and I'll be doing more Marvel movie and Disney Plus show reviews in the very near future. So thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you guys again soon.